Vagji ka Khalsa, Vagji ki Fateh. Hello everyone, my name is Amrita from the Sikh Family Center here today to share 5 considerations for your children and your community's children to be protected from family violence. A lot of parents all over the world are sharing that they're losing their patience, feeling very frustrated, and struggling with their own emotional management during this challenging time. And that's normal and that's to be expected. We are experiencing all this as a global collective, and we now have the beautiful opportunity to talk about the difficulties and the frustrations and overwhelming feelings parents are experiencing. We will talk about ways to cope. So take a deep breath. Prepare yourself to listen with your heart and head, absorb, and remember to be kind with yourself. First consideration, practicing safety with children. A child's first priority should be to stay safe and not to try to interrupt an argument that is verbal or physical with their body. When starting conversations with children about safety planning, be aware that the child may share with the other parent or others in the home about the safety plan. Some considerations for starting conversations with kids. Example, what to do in an emergency. What you can do when dad or mom become angry, loud, violent. Explain to children beforehand which room or is a safe place to go to when an argument ensues. If you would like to create a safety plan for you and your children, please contact Sikh Family Center. Second consideration, it's not their fault when family violence happens in the house. Everyone needs words of affirmation, and kids need it times 10. Words of affirmation in plain language mean to say and share your genuine feelings of love, concern, care, compassion, and gratefulness. Example, you could say, I'm so happy you're our child. We are so thankful to Vaheguru for you. Third consideration, listen, and listen more. In our society, we don't listen nor validate children and their feelings and thoughts. We have determined that children are aloof, naive, and unattentive with an unlimited supply of resilience. We know that's not true. When children are quieted or ignored, loneliness, distrust, and shame begin to cultivate. Remember that it is okay to ask children what they know about what's going on in the home and what do they think about it. So let's stop that cycle and let's hear our children. Fourth consideration, ways to heal. Children need routine and predictability to not just survive, but to thrive. What to do after an incident has occurred and the children were present or could hear what happened and are now feeling scared and unsure of their safety. They may not vocalize this to you, so please pay attention. Provide comfort, recite Vaheguru, or listen to Path. Work together on something, problem solve together, or play games depending on their age to recognize the other's perspective to build empathy in your own child. Example, you can highlight one sibling's emotion. Gurpreet is upset because you took his toy. Inspire wonderment. Read books together. Ask, who do they look up to? What do they want to do when they're older? Remember, let them be kids and help them find your inner child again. Meet them where they are, not where you are. Remember that even if we have a lot of chaos and trauma going in our lives, that does not have to drive the decision making. First, determine who are your resources, family, friends, books, articles. Talk to your children about what is happening in the country and what is COVID-19. If you need help with explanation, ask Sikh Family Center or other parents with children that you trust, or look at resources available at CDC online. Fifth consideration, small acts of support that you can do for the children and the youth in your community. You can say hello virtually through WhatsApp, FaceTime, especially for the children you know who are experiencing violence. Gifting baked goods and checking in with them, dropping them off curbside. Celebrate something wonderful about them. When there is chaos and violence, to celebrate something wonderful about that child might be the furthest thing from their mind. So bring that joy close to them again. Remember, we are socially distancing, but we are not emotionally distancing. Thank you, and please remember these 5 considerations for keeping children safe from family violence. 1. Practicing safety with kids. 2. It's not their fault. 3. Listen and listen more. 4. Ways to heal. 5. Small acts of support. Lastly, Sikh Family Centre has a national helpline. Please call it 408-800-7382. This line is confidential and free and available in Punjabi and English. Thank you so much.